coming up later.
See what we learn here, and up next, how to get the best prices on magazine subscriptions.
Plus, today is National Love a Pet Day. You can't have this guy, but I'm going to show you some lovable pets that you can get out here at the SPCA. All of that, your forecast, and the Fredericks fact up next here on News 3 at noon, where news comes first. Give me 4. Give me 4. Right, you're the man.
Year subscriptions.
They wouldn't do that, would they?
Oh, no.
Never at all. Well, one person we know would never trick us when it comes especially to the weather, John Fredericks. And what a day, Johnny. Not only great weather, but National Love a Pet Day.
It is indeed. So two of my favorite subjects, pets and weather. And I did it all morning long. Apologize about the wind, so I'll do it at the top of the noon, get it out of the way. They hung around longer than I expected yesterday. But like the old saying goes, if you don't like the weather today, just wait one day and more than likely it'll change in your favor. And it certainly has. We got a little bit of a breeze out here. We're at the SPCA, and today is National Love a Pet Day. We're going to parade a bunch of wonderful doggies and kitty cats across the screen that are available for adoption here at the SPCA. And of course, don't forget, the number's always easy to remember, 873-SPCA. My boy's, he's just wandering around. He's trying to get his lay of the land, so to speak. Oh, let's not show that font. All right. Anyway, let's talk about your forecast. All right. Sometimes, folks, nature just calls. 59 degrees, 39% humidity, winds northeast at 6, barometer is falling at 30.20 inches of mercury. High temperature today, we'll try to squeeze another 7 degrees out of it and get you up to 66, your afternoon high temperature. And the winds should remain generally light today as opposed to yesterday. They hung around a lot longer than I expected. The clouds, the high clouds that you're seeing now will be on the increase through the afternoon and the evening. Yesterday we made it to 64, even with the wind, close to the normal 65. I checked our air quality, double-checked it right before I left this afternoon or this morning. It's all in the good category. Sun sets this afternoon, just about 5:30. What's happening out there? Well, across the rest of the nation, we continue to watch this huge storm that's just hammering Northern California and even parts of the Silver State up north of us. Now it's going to start drifting to the southeast, and it's going to affect our forecast over the next couple of days. Not today. Across the rest of the nation, 78 in Miami, and all the brush fires making smoky conditions very, very treacherous for central Florida, rather, as far as travel. 82 the high for Miami today, but sunny skies and maybe some lingering smoke. 74 today, gorgeous in Houston. Partly cloudy and mid to upper 60s in Los Angeles, but once again rainy from San Francisco over to Reno, and also very, very windy across the East Coast today. The movie time was 3 hours and 14 minutes. The actual time was 2 hours and 40 minutes. What am I talking about? Movie running time, 3 hours 14 minutes, but the actual time, 2 hours and 40 minutes. What am I referring to? Give us a call at 657-3425 if you have the correct answer. Oh boy, do I got stuff for you. I got 2 tickets to see our friend Melinda. She's appearing over at the Venetian. She is the First Lady of Magic. Also, we have... oh my goodness, a royal feast for 2 at Sir Galahad's Prime Rib House inside the Excalibur. So dinner and a show for your first correct answer. Back here, we've got one pooch who is just, he's just an excitable boy today. That's my boy Jordan. And it doesn't need to be National Love a Pet Day for me to shower him with affection. But how would you like to shower this little one with affection? What a cute one. Who is this one?
This is Rachel. She's a 2-year-old black lab mix.
Yes, she is, and she's just as sweet as she can be. Rachel is, so she's 2 years old. She's a black lab mix, and she's available for adoption now.
She is available now.
Okay, and do we know anything more about Rachel?
Her profile says she is house trained. She does know all of her basic commands. She's a very good family dog, super loving girl.
Yes. Oh, thank you for those kisses. All right, if you'd like to adopt Rachel, she's available here at the SPCA. Just give them a call or come on by. We're right behind the Dewey Animal Shelter. It's right off of Decatur, south of Trop. Just come south of Trop on Decatur, hang a left on Dewey. We're right behind the Dewey Animal Shelter, the SPCA, and first loving family that comes and qualifies for the adoption, you get to take home Rachel on National Love a Pet Day. She's just as sweet as she can be. Coming up in the next half hour, we've got several more animals that we're going to show from out here at the SPCA. Do we have some kitty cats we can maybe adopt out?
Yes, we do.
All right, so if you're not in the market for a doggie today, man, she is just as sweet as, look at her. Isn't she wonderful? All right, she's already already mic trained, too. All right, give us a call if you'd like to adopt Rachel or maybe some of the other animals. We'll have more. 873-SPCA. We'll have your extended forecast. Got big changes to talk about. We'll have that and the answer to the Fredericks fact coming up next half hour.
All right. Looks like Rachel thinks it's National Love a Person Day.
Oh,
every day for Rachel.
That's
Nice
what
doggy.
pets do. There is a day for everything, and
Yes.
today is National Love Your Pet Day, but we love our pets all the time.
Every day. And of
Right.
course, everyone here at Channel 3 has kind of adopted Jordan. Of course, Jordan belongs to John Fredericks, but hey, if you don't have a pet, go find a pet. And John
Adopt
Fredericks
one.
has the place to be, right?
Love your pet. I tell you, the love you get back is absolutely unconditional. And you know what? It may not be the Westminster Dog Show, but these pooches and pussycats, they're a lot cheaper, and they'll love you just as much, if not more. And we've got a couple of little Pekingese here, and these two, we're not entirely sure if they're related, but they're available for adoption. We just got them, and they were living in just absolutely deplorable conditions.
In a laundry room. That's where they were raised, shut in a laundry room day and night.
And they're just as sweet as they can be. Do we have any idea how old they are?
I believe they're about 2 years old. Yeah, around 2 years old. And this is Chico.
Chico and the man, and who's this over here?
This is Coco.
Coco and Chico, so we got a male and a female.
I believe they're both males.
Both males, okay. And have they been neutered?
They're ready to go.
And they're ready to go.
for adoption.
873-SPCA, and they have been raised together, and it'd be nice if they could get adopted out together. It's not absolutely essential, but it would be
nice for Coco and Chico, and you can see that there's a lot of puppy love there. All right, who's next on the old puppy parade? This is JD. JD is apparently this JD might be a. We think he's a
Australian Shepherd.
purebred, huh? And what an absolutely adorable animal. You are just beautiful. And what do we know about JD?
JD's 2 years old. He was turned in by a family. He's very, very loving, very sweet dog. He has been an inside dog.
They're good around kids, aren't they,
Yes,
shepherds?
they're really good around kids.
Very protective, aren't they?
Yes.
And they're absolutely wonderful animals, and they are great family pets. And JD is available for adoption right now at the Nevada SPCA, 873-SPCA. Whoa! All right, careful, JD. Might get a little scratchy on the nose. You want to show a couple of the little kitty cats here? Who's next here? Who are we?
Coming up.
Who's this little one here?
Here, baby.
That's all right. Is it name Baby, or are we just calling her?
Oh, Kitty Kitty.
This is Kitty Kitty. Okay. All right. A kitty so sweet we had to name her twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
a
And
little female.
little
as you can
female?
see. She's front declaw. It's okay, Angel.
And-
And she's a medium hair. She's spayed and ready to go.
And about how old is she, do you
I would
think?
judge her to be approximately about a year.
Okay. And she is very sweet, and she's ready to go right now. 873-SPCA. Okay. I feel like we're on a telethon here. And this one's spending some time at the buffet lines, I think. Careful, Jennifer.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He is a big boy. And why am I putting the microphone in his face?
Well, he will no doubt have a story to tell. He's a gorgeous man. We have so many wonderful adult cats.
What's his name?
His name is Baby.
And Baby is about how old?
About 3 years old.
And he's all ready to go too?
He's ready to go home, and adult cats make such wonderful pets because you don't have to hassle with housebreaking them and teaching them not to climb the drapes and everything. You get an animal that's, you know, ready to sit on the sofa and watch TV with you.
Okay, very good. Another kitty cat available for adoption right now at the SPCA. Give them a call, 873-SPCA. Coming up, by the way, we do have a winner for the Fredericks Fact. We'll have that, your weekend forecast, big changes ahead, and we'll see if we can sneak in maybe another pooch or two before we're all done. Sue, Scott?
Plenty of love and pets to go around. Thank you, Johnny. With auto manufacturers desperate right about now to get rid of
KVBC.com.
Of course. And I think it's time to go back to John Fredericks, only instead of pets, we're talking about weather, right?
Yes, we're going to talk a little bit about weather, but we are once again here at the Nevada SPCA. It's turned out to be a beautiful day, some beautiful high, mainly cirrus clouds. And remember, folks, pets are friends for life. Today is National Love a Pet Day, and we're going to see if we can squeeze in maybe one more or two if we can for adoption here at the Nevada SPCA before we're all said and done. But first, let's talk about the weather.
It is decidedly calmer than it was yesterday at this time, and the winds did hang around longer than expected. We have some wonderful snow up in our local mountains. Ski conditions at the Las Vegas Ski and Snowboard Resort are phenomenal, and there is more snow on the way. Right now out at McCarran, the official reading looks like this. 59 degrees, 39% humidity. Winds northeast at 6. Barometer is strong and falling at 30.20 inches of mercury. The high temperature, if we're lucky, we're going to be somewhere between 64 and 66, right around normal. Increasing high clouds, the wind should stay generally light out of the southwest, maybe 5 to 7, 6 to 12, something like that. Even with the areas of blowing dust, our air quality stayed all good. Carbon monoxide, ozone, particulate matter, all in the good category. And yes, folks, if you're wondering, we will start doing our pollen and spore readings very soon because it's coming up into that time of the season. Yesterday, we made it to 64 with the wind. The wind, a result of that big area of low pressure, that storm that's sitting there off the California coastline. You can see it spinning around, bringing in rain and high elevation snow, and now it's going to start slip sliding to the southeast, bringing with it more wind for us tomorrow, maybe some high elevation light snow tonight, and there's a chance of some valley rain in the next couple of days. Like I said, a possibility of maybe evening a light snow shower up on the mountain with beautiful conditions up there today. A nice day out on the water. Temperatures close to 70 degrees, the water temperature 54, and down in the south a little bit further along the recreational area, along the river that is, temperatures right around 70 degrees with some afternoon increasing high clouds. All right, grab yourself a pen and paper. This is where it gets a little tricky. Beautiful today, increasing high clouds. Afternoon winds are really going to pick up, even though it's still going to be warm tomorrow. Much cooler, chance of showers on Friday, locally windy on Saturday, and then another chance of showers on Sunday. Now, of course, folks, this is all subject to change, but that's the way it looks right now. The movie time was 3 hours and 14 minutes. However, it only took it 2 hours and 40 minutes to sink the Titanic. Now, of course, the movie time covered a lot more than just the actual sinking event, but it is a little bit ironic that the movie actually ran almost an hour longer than the actual sinking of the Titanic took. Congratulations to Adriana Human, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that name. Human, thank you. Got herself, you to Human. Got you, dinner for two at Sir Galahad's Prime Rib House over at the Excalibur, and 2 tickets to see our friend Melinda over at the Venetian. Of course, she's the First Lady of Magic. This is Buddy. Buddy is an excitable boy. What do we think Buddy is?
Buddy is an Australian Shepherd mix.
Okay.
What he's mixed with, of course, we couldn't tell.
Maybe a little healer or something in
Possibly,
there?
yes.
Okay, and he's a sweet boy. He's very excitable. He's got a lot of energy. He's what, about 2.5?
Actually, he's only about a year old or so.
Oh, goodness. So he's got a lot of energy in him. So definitely he's going to take some commitment, but Buddy needs to be adopted here at the SPCA. Keep in mind, this is our area's no-kill shelter. Once an animal comes here, it stays until it gets adopted out, and all the funding comes from folks like you and I. So if you can adopt Buddy, maybe you can send a donation to the SPCA and help them out in maybe just a monetary way. Anyway, Buddy and all those other wonderful animals are available for adoption right now on this National Love a Pet Day. Of course, the number here at the SPCA, 873-SPCA. Commit it to memory and adopt a pet. You got a friend for life. In the meantime, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio, and I'll see you back inside there tomorrow morning.
All right, Johnny, thank you. You could call it, well, a race to the altar.